Good morning. Well, I'm up on the Middle Lake today, and it looks like it's going to be a wonderful day. So the other day I went round and I did an assessment of all the fishing platforms, and I identified a number of problems that need to be sorted. But other than just repairing them, I do try and replace a few each year. So I've got the 3 at this end here that I've decided are going to be replaced. So this video I'm focusing on platform 12 here. So the platform itself, when you look at it, doesn't look too bad. It looks old, but initial reaction is it looks okay until you go to stand on it. And then you realise that it's kind of spongy here where it meets the bank. So I'm concerned that the beams underneath are rotten. Now, if I'm going to rip the planks off to look at the beams underneath, then I might as well replace the entire thing. And any decent planks off of this, I can then use to repair some of the other platforms that it's just the odd plank that needs replacing. So I try to reuse any of the decent material, so anything that's going is rubbish. But yeah, so I've got a trolley full of materials there. I'm hoping I've brought everything up in one go, but I'm sure I'll have forgotten something. So yeah, I'm not going to talk too much in this video because I've had 2 weeks off with COVID and I still feel rough. So yeah, I'll put you on the stand and let's get on. Okay, well that looks pretty much exactly as I was expecting. So everything that's touched the soil here has rotted. So the plan is to replace all the beams there and replace the posts on the bank here. And I'm going to put a plastic liner down beforehand to try and prevent the damp from coming from the soil. Now the posts at the front there, I'm going to reuse those. Where they're in the water, they're so saturated that the rock can't get into them. So the bits at the top, they seem absolutely fine, so it seems silly to waste money on new posts, so I'll reuse those. And that beam going across the front there, I might reuse that, not as a structural beam, but I need to put something at the front there just to tidy it up, so I might reuse that beam for that. We'll see how it looks as I dismantle it further. But yeah, I've got a couple of planks there that I've salvaged, so I've got 4 decent planks, 2 that the ends are a little bit rotten on, and 2 that the ends are quite a bit rotten on. But I need to make some sort of structure around here to hold the soil back, so I'll reuse some of those second-hand deck boards for that. So yeah, let's carry on. Okay, well that's the platform finished. So I've tidied up around the edge. I put gravel in to fill the void so it's nice and level with the grass now. So that platform is ready to be used again. Now, I know the willow tree there that's overhanging is a bit of a pain. I have got plans to cut that right back. Problem is the shredder is at the back of the shed at the moment, and I've got a big pile of wood in the way because somebody brought enough decking to do the other two platforms over there. But yeah, that will be coming up in a future video. Now, I will say with the platform I took out, I was actually surprised with how sturdy the beams were. Although there was quite a lot of visible rot on them, they were actually a lot more solid than I was expecting, which is good. Because I feel that we're now at the point that I'm replacing the platforms that are going to fail rather than the ones that have failed, which is always a position you want to be in. Be ahead of everything rather than behind. But yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, do leave a like and do subscribe, because then you'll get to see those two platforms there be replaced as well, along with various other things that I do on the grounds. So yeah, I'll see you later.